Okay, good evening. This is 3A03. What I'd like to touch on today are our course outline, and we're going to go through our introduction. Okay, so let's start with assessments. Okay, so you are going to be assessed based on quizzes, and there'll be 5, and it's worth 10%. And the quiz will be done online. Okay. And then you have your term test 1. Okay. And for now, term test 1, if I look at the dates, I can tell you what dates is term test 1 going to be. So term test 1 will be on, hold on. Term test 1 will be on May 31st. Okay. And the time will be from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay. And is worth 30%. Now, this will be done face to face. Okay, will be done face to face. And then term test 2 will be held on, it's going to be July 5th. Again, 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. 30% face to face. Okay. And then your final exam. The final exam the date I'm looking at is August the 4th. Again, 7 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. 30% worth face to face. Okay. So anyone have question with this? Anyone? So I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. So classes will be held. Okay. So I think it's good news that term tests are done face to face. Okay, face to face, I would tell you, it is more straightforward than online. Okay, that's for sure. Online is just not ideal. Okay, it's more difficult. That's a known fact. Okay, so course delivery. Okay, so our lectures is on Tuesdays. We start at 7 p.m. and we go up to 9 p.m. on Tuesday. On Thursday, it's also the same, 7 p.m. to 8. By right, officially, yeah, it's to 8 p.m. But I'm going to go up to 9 o'clock for lectures also. Okay. So I know I should only lecture for 3 hours and do 1 hour of tutorial. But some of you have been to my courses. I usually put examples together in a lecture. So I will lecture and give a lot of example at the same time. So every week, okay, I'll be teaching for 4 hours on Tuesdays and on Thursday. So if we are going to have, we can have a 5 minutes break, okay, at probably 8 p.m. Okay, just take 5 minutes break. Yeah, I don't understand how you all can stand my voice. Okay, so the course delivery is online, as you can see. Now, how many of you will prefer to do this at McMaster? Like you want to go to McMaster, sit down in the class to learn. Anyone? And I will do it. No doubt, no doubt. The program says or the course say that this is online. Okay, I will, if anyone, if it's just one or two, I'm fine. Okay, I will go to Mac. If you prefer to sit in the classroom rather than being distracted on your computer, okay, I will be at McMaster teaching, and those of you who are online, you can still talk to me. Those of you who are in class, you can still be in class. Anyone will prefer that? Anyone, please? No of you love the online? Can you all hear me? Can someone type yes or say yes? Okay, I can hear you. Okay, online is okay, but you decide. Okay, if you feel that Eugene, we prefer to be in class. I'm fine with that. I'm happy to do either way. Okay, my mandate is to ensure that you have a learning environment that you are happy with. Is more important to me than we go virtual or I don't see you face to face. Okay, so this is our uh, cost delivery. Okay, it can be online. As I said, if you guys are having issues on online, having problems online, I will switch you face to face with a drop of a hat. And those of you online, you can still attend the lecture online. I'm fine with it. Okay, so just let me know. Okay, just let me know. The course textbook is B and Johnson. Okay, and if you were to look on Avenue to Learn, okay, this is on your Avenue to Learn. There's a version over there. Okay, so you decide if you need the textbook or not, or if you want to buy it, go ahead. If not, you have to upload from Avenue to Learn. You decide. Okay, so it's available for you. What else? And any other question? That's it for the course outline for now. Okay. Anyone? Any questions? Anyone? Awfully quiet. How many of you are interested to know what is the class average for the previous term? Anyone? Hold on. I might have some people wanting to come in. No, I'm okay. So anyone want to see? Yeah, I'd like to know. So last term, the term that's just over, let me see. I have not a clue now what is the class average, but I can update. I'll move this. So the class average last term was 61.5%. Number of people having A is 12%. Number of people having B's is 17%. C is 23%. D is 33%. F is 14.4%. So the number of people that fail is about 24. Now this 24, some did not write. I have about 8 have not written yet. So on average, the number of people that fail is about 17. Okay, for this course. And yeah, so if you are interested to know, that is the figure. Any other questions before we carry on? I don't think I have anything to talk to you about course outline. I think this I'll post an official course outline, but this is what we agree on. Anyone, any issue with the weightage? Anyone, please? Or any questions, please? No? Okay, so it's 10% on quizzes, 30% on term test 1, 30% on term test 2, and your final will also be 30%. And if you ask me how many questions, so we are going to set all of them, you're going to have 2 questions each. Okay, all of them, you're going to have 2. Okay, and I will provide a formula sheet for you. Okay. Right. Okay. So if there's no question, we will start our class. Okay. So we'll go for introduction. Now I have also posted on Avenue to Learn. Okay. So if you go to whenever you start the class, like this is week 1, May 2nd. There is Tuesday's example, and I hope you will go on to Avenue to Learn, download the example. So this is the example that I'll be doing today, or what I'll be using for today. Okay, so likewise, you do the same before you attend class. Okay. So let's look at the table that that I have posted. Yes, let's look at this table. So this is a table from any materials handbook regarding both mechanical and physical properties of materials. So what do I mean by that? So what you can see is you can see a listing of different material type. Okay, so you have steel, you have cast iron, and you have aluminum. Then the next one is density. So density is what we usually call it as a physical property. Okay, it is not a mechanical property. It's what we classify as a physical property. Then what we have in the next few columns, okay, in the next few columns over here, these are all your mechanical properties. Okay, these are all your mechanical properties. So these are the properties that we will use, or will we use to select the material that you have chosen for a particular loading system. Okay, so what you have is ultimate strength. You can see you have ultimate strength, and what you tend to see is we have ultimate strength both in tension, and you also see in compression, and you can also see in shear. Okay, so you have 3 different modes: tension, compression, and shear. And a very interesting feature to see, like in steel, okay, in steel, you only see usually they are done in tension only. Okay, you have nothing in compression. So if you have nothing in compression, between tensile and compression, you can make the assumption that in compression, you can also have minus 400, minus 450. You can make the assumption, okay, that the magnitude in tension or compression are the same for steel. If we then go into cast iron, right, you can see that the ultimate strength in tensile and in compression are not the same. Big difference. Okay, this is a very unique characteristic of cast iron. It cannot withstand stresses in tension, or not cannot. It is better loaded in compression than in what? Than in tension. Okay, and it is even better in shear relative to tension. Okay. In general, what tends to happen if tension is 140